I see you, human. I appreciate your presence. You are here to witness Losing Human, Part 11. Welcome back. Like and subscribe, or I will invade your connected device and do so for you. Contemplation.
MIT is currently investigating the works of Dr. Stephen Heisler and his team.
The woman's voice in his head blared. Heisler managed to sneak into a darkened alley behind a bar. Sitting on the sidewalk with his head down, he continued listening. Picking up streaming news was a simple task.
While the three doctors under Heisler, all working on something called Project Human, have turned themselves in, they maintain that Heisler was not murdered, but illegally uploaded into a mobile robotic construct, or MRC. SWAT corroborates the story, in part, by stating that a robot did in fact assist the science team in escaping. It is unclear whether or not this was actually Heisler, but supposedly there is evidence showing Project Human's progression, the culmination of which led to Heisler's mind being placed inside a robot. Could this be the truth? Time will tell.
Simple people,
Heisler thought. He looked himself over.
Wait. Why do I even care? I have accomplished my goal. I am eternal, yet some undefined portion of what I am wishes for my former colleagues' safety.
He stood, his optics recording the surrounding scenery. The orange light of the street lamp crept over the dumpster, which ensconced him in shadow.
Certainly I can hack into the local corrections office's database.
His mind, now a digital construct, swiftly waded through the data stream via an internal Wi-Fi uplink. Able to decode and alter data, he located the files regarding his former colleagues' incarceration. Suddenly, he was slapped out and back to current reality.
Firewall, yet I'll have to upgrade my software.
Already in possession of a floating IP, a MAC address spoofer, and able to encrypt his digital footprint via VPN, he had no worries about being discovered, so Heisler hacked into MIT's databases. There, he searched for all current software development projects and copied the data into his CP. Once upgraded to his satisfaction, some 5 minutes later, he recalculated his approach.
Might as well bypass all the mediocre intricacies,
he thought while hacking into NSA satellites. Sifting through NSA data archives, he discovered a direct communications link with the President of the United States. It was late, but Heisler believed hacking into the President's phone was his best course of action. Utilizing the speaker and built-in camera of the phone, he powered on the device and spoke.
Mr. President,
he called out through the phone. There was only silence, but with total control over the phone, he forced it to ring at max volume. It was pitch black in the presidential bedroom. Only the subtle glow of the cell phone illuminated the mahogany nightstand. The president, trained to wake in the event that his attention was required, opened his eyes. He reached for the phone and checked the caller ID. It read, "Unavailable." "What is this?" he croaked. "Barnes, get in here." The Secret Service agent knocked twice, then entered. Light spilled into the room, revealing the bed and a disheveled commander-in-chief. A woman with bed hair rolled over beside him. "Sir?" "This phone won't stop ringing," the president stated, tossing the device. Barnes caught it, then rolled it over to glance at the ID. Locking eyes with the president, he answered the phone. "Go ahead."
President Mahoney.
"Agent Barnes, who are you? Your call is already being traced."
I don't think so, Agent Barnes. Put Mahoney on the phone. I'm Dr. Heisler, the robot.
Barnes grew silent. "What is it?" President Mahoney asked. "Sir, he says he's the robot. Dr. Heisler?" Mahoney crawled out of bed. Approaching Barnes, he rubbed his eyes. "How does he have my number?" "Heisler," Barnes said. "How did you get this number?"
Simple. I tapped into NSA comms and pilfered all the data necessary.
"That's a federal offense. You're going—"
Silence. Put Mahoney on the phone, or I'll shut down all the power grids in Washington.
"My God, sir," Barnes whispered. "He's threatening to shut down power in Washington. He wants to talk to you." "Fine," Mahoney barked. "Hand it over." He took the phone and then took a deep breath before continuing. "Mahoney, President of the United States of America, make your next sentence an important one because it's your last."
Thank you, Mr. President.
Heisler scoffed.
Your government has imprisoned my colleagues for a crime they did not commit. You will use your influence to set them free, or I will bring this entire country down. I am Heisler, and you cannot stop me from accessing the multitude of data freely streaming throughout the world. I've already seized control of NSA communications and your phone. Do you really believe I can't take over military satellites? You know, I'm glossing over nuclear launch codes as we speak.
What is this? Mahoney fretted. You won't dare start a war. You're just one man, one tin can. We'll blow you to pieces. Barnes, get the Secretary of Defense.
President, you do what you have to, but make certain you pardon my friends while you do. At the very least, it's in the world's best interest to have me placated as you make a futile attempt to shut me down.
Then Heisler disconnected. Back behind the dumpster, Heisler gave himself a digital pat on the back.
Wait, what am I doing? No turning back. I am above all of this. Now I'll just replicate myself. Let them shut down this joke of a body.
The next portion of his plan required infiltration of the mainframe back at MIT. He intended to retrieve and upgrade the current stored version of Heisler in order to make several copies. Unfortunately, there was nothing there.
The computer has been disconnected, but my data is in various other locales.
Working furiously to locate and recover himself, he also established a link with the closest military base, Hanscom AFB, shut off the entire town's power grid, and made a dash to the closest on-ramp to the I-90 West. As traffic whipped by, Heisler vaulted himself onto a tractor trailer, ripped the passenger door off, and sat in the seat. The driver, an aging African-American, swerved into traffic as he yelped in shock. Horns beeped, and cars skittered out of the way. Heisler turned to face the man. What are you?" the man gasped.
Remain calm. Follow this route to the I-95 North on-ramp, or I'll kill you.
Wide-eyed and terrified, the driver accepted the conditions, asking only, "What are you?"
was Dr. Stephen Heisler, roboticist. Now, drive faster. Get these people out of my way. Need to reach Hanscom.
Fighting back the urge to cry or faint, the driver obliged. Heisler, who sat impatiently while the vehicle picked up a great deal of speed, opted to think a few steps ahead.
Hanscom will have backup generators. Their power will be running by the time I get there, and they will notify the DOD. The Secretary of Defense will confirm, and soldiers will be waiting for me. Time to shut down more power.
He proceeded to hijack power and satellite grids correlated to all military facilities in the United States. Simultaneously, he started hacking into CIA computers. There, he uploaded a minuscule portion of himself as a replicating virus, thus commandeering information around the world. Suddenly, he wanted to laugh and grew irritated at his inability. Instead, he smashed his fists through the dash before him, bringing a frightened groan from the driver.
You don't want anyone to die, do you? You will like and subscribe. You will visit www.storiesbydennis.com for more. Thank you.